Alexa Bliss is here.
One of the most accomplished competitors in the women's division.
The following is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Columbus, Ohio, Alexa Bliss.
Bliss may be undersized, but more than makes up for it with agility and viciousness.
Yeah, Alexa Bliss is the last person you want to underestimate. This woman needs to be resilient. Tonight she is going to take some incredibly hard hits from Raquel.
Six feet of raw power.
And her opponent from Rio Grande Valley, Texas, Raquel Rodriguez.
And NXT Rodriguez won the first ever Women's Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic. We're the first ever NXT Women's Tag Team Champions.
Well, Cole, you can bet Raquel has some more firsts in store for the main roster. You cannot overlook Alexa's diminutive stature. Little Miss Bliss packs quite a punch.
Alexa Bliss ready for action here. She has levels of aggression that make it impossible for opponents to breathe.
She's fully embraced that unhinged chaos, and it has proven to be the most dangerous version of her that we've ever seen.
She has that look in her eyes that will make your blood run ice cold. Bliss is more ruthless than ever.
Tonight, I expect Raquel to launch herself out of that corner and pulverize anything that moves. Rodriguez has such high-caliber firepower and crazy athleticism that she doesn't sweat anybody. She knows she has what it takes to trounce anyone who dares step in the ring with her. Oh! I had to force her to get out of that one.
She countered that into her own offense.
These two showing how well they know each other.
Corey, what does Raquel need to do here to get this win?
Well, I don't think she needs to deviate too much from her usual plan. That incredible strength of hers has proven too much for many opponents to overcome. No need to change things up now. That's not the approach we expected to see, but the results speak for themselves.
A nice shot by Alexa Bliss. You can see the rage in Alexa boiling right now.
Raquel's got to start turning the tide somehow. Goes for the arm drag. Oh, target acquired and destroyed. Ooh, sharp kick.
And Raquel absorbs another stiff blow that time.
Alexa's attack looking as impactful as ever, even as this match goes on.
And Alexa's attack gets intercepted.
Forearm to the jaw.
All the leverage in this match is slipping away from Rodriguez.
There's no scorn like that of an angry goddess.
And she's making her way to the top rope here.
Sky high. Whoa, what a landing. Trying to do as much damage as humanly possible. But at what cost?
She throws her back in.
Alexa Bliss, not done yet. And more insult to injury. Bliss only had sinister intentions with that move. Alexa Bliss with Sister Abigail. Does Bliss finish the job here?
What, only two?
I think it took everything Raquel had left in her to power out of that pin attempt.
Alexa definitely thought that was it. And now she's asking herself, what else can I do? Bliss has gotten the better of her opponent.
You gotta wonder, what does this do to Raquel's confidence? Head being targeted again, it seems. Clothesline!
Oh, very frustrated at what's going to happen here.
Frustrated. I'm excited, Cole. This just changed everything.
Look, she's got no business out here.
You gonna stop her?
Oh!
For the win. Bliss is going to do it. Alexa Bliss did it.
Here is your winner, Alexa Bliss.
A valiant effort, but you can't deny that the earlier distraction had catastrophic repercussions throughout the match.
Look, you have to celebrate the fact they won it all by themselves.
Were you watching the same match, Corey? They clearly had some assistance.
Well, it's time to walk amongst the flames.
She calls herself the Daredevil with a heavy emphasis on devil.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring, representing the Unholy Union from Glasgow, Scotland, Alba Fire!
Titles in nearly every major women's division, the longest reigning NXT UK Women's Champion.
She calls herself the Forever Champion, and she has indeed earned that moniker. Alba Fire ready to inflict untold psychological torture and physical agony.
It would appear that the annihilation of the women's division is imminent.
The sinister siren is here.
I can only imagine what her tarot cards have promised for tonight.
And her opponent, representing the Final Testament from Sin City, Scarlett!
There is a chill in the air whenever Scarlett enters a room. The coldness defines her as a superstar.
Already playing serious mind games with the women's roster.
Wicked, dangerous intentions on the mind of Scarlett. That sound is the bell, and Alba Fire looks as sinister as ever. Just the sight of fire paralyzes opponents with fear.
Cole, it's impossible to prepare for an entity as evil as Alba Fire. Fire crushes your hopes and sets them ablaze, laughing as they turn to ash.
Fire isolates her opponents into an area of the ring and then attacks like a vulture. Fire doesn't wait for anything. She takes what she wants.
You can't count out Scarlett, though. We know just how dangerous she can be behind the scenes in the shroud of darkness. But in that ring, she can be just as dangerous. Believe me.
Up across the shoulders. Down in a sit-out spine buster.
And now Scarlett is under immense pressure.
Scarlett has to devise a new plan here.
Buster!
She's had a lot thrown her way already.
She's got to let it roll off her back and forge ahead.
Beautiful suplex.
That's gonna hurt. Ah, look at this. Hair pull mat slam.
That kick will stop you in your tracks.
And she anticipated what was coming.
Fire is really gaining the momentum now.
And I don't think anything can stop Fire now.
Watch out!
All the way to the outside. Putting it all on the line and coming up big with a breathtaking move.
Alba Fire has competed all over the world and won championships everywhere she's been. A true veteran in this industry.
Yeah, but you can't let Fire's past accomplishments get in your head when you're in the ring with her, Cole. You have to live in the present and focus on the task at hand. Remember, Fire's won a lot, but she's also very capable of losing.
Oh! Shows great wherewithal there.
Takedown, skull first.
Can't prepare your face for that.
Ooh. Kick to the gut.
And look at from a back suplex. Cover on Alba, but can she kick out? And she breaks the count.
Giving a massive effort to overcome the pin attempt.
Dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball.
She's rising up, rising into a precarious position.
Foot to the gut.
Oh, she retaliates.
Clothesline. Ooh. Elbow Fire. The gory bomb. Guys, do you hear that?
I sure do. What is going on?
No, wait, we don't need an interruption right now. We've got a great matchup going on. We don't need extra company.
The more the merrier.
Turn around, turn around.
Oh, no.
Alba shifts that to her favor. Running clothesline.
She has her down for the count.
And the ref can't even start the count.
Looks like there's some more fight left in her.
Right in the breadbasket.
Oh, man, by the hair.
Hair whip. It couldn't have felt good being chucked around like that.
Oh, she has bad intentions now. Removing the turnbuckle pad. Drop kick right to the spine.
Oh, a knee. Lights out.
Looking to get airborne here.
Oh, it's gonna happen.
You gotta be kidding me. The 1-2 punch of high risk, high reward.
And she slides her back to the mat. Right away, she starts climbing again.
From the top.
Alba Fire with a swanton.
Serious jeopardy for Scarlett.
2 count. Winner, Alba Fire has done it.
Here is your winner, Alba Fire!
And the outside help definitely had to play a factor here, guys. I don't know how anyone can call this a clear-cut win with that in mind.
Yeah, they put up a good fight, but you have to imagine their head was not in the right place after that distraction.
That's true, Saxton. It's hard to focus on just the match when there's an outside variable at play.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mommy's home.
Here comes Rhea Ripley.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Adelaide, Australia, the WWE Women's World Champion, Rhea Ripley.
A pile of championship title wins, a Royal Rumble winner, Rhea Ripley is a 100% proven threat.
No questioning that. You talk about nightmare opponents. Rhea Ripley is the living embodiment of that concept. It takes a lot of courage to step inside the ring with her.
Courage or foolishness, dealing with a competitor on Ripley's level is a challenge that most superstars just aren't up to. Period. She's that strong, that smart, and that deadly.
Ready or not, Rhea Ripley is coming for her competition tonight. I'm so excited because here comes the TCB tank.
And her opponent from Oakland, California, Shotzi.
Shotzi's such an unpredictable, unorthodox in-ring competitor.
I'd say it's more like she's demented, not all there, and she likes it.
Shotzi doesn't conform to other people's ideas about the type of superstar she should be. She doesn't let others' judgment define her. She is her own person through and through. She is about to go one-on-one with the Eradicator. And you know Rhea Ripley is set on destruction.
In your face and unapologetic, Shotzi is set for action tonight.
Taking care of business and doing it with absolutely no regard for her own well-being. This is what Shotzi is all about.
Even when her back is against the wall, Shotzi refuses to back down. Should make for an interesting clash here.
And Rhea Ripley's also in the ring, no doubt looking to remind everyone watching in the crowd and even in the locker room just why she's called the Eradicator.
Yeah, it really doesn't take much to set Rhea off, so this match might end up being more like a massacre once it gets going. I'm suddenly very glad I'm sitting here and not in the ring with Rhea.
Oh, and a knee, and another!
One after the other.
Nothing was being held back with each of those strikes.
Two-handed choke slam!
German suplex! I don't know if Shotzi can withstand much more of this.
You're not going to find Rhea showing any remorse. Taking flight! Diving body splash!
And once again, she's put on the back foot.
And as this fight goes on, Rhea's reaching new levels of brutality.
What can Shotzi do here to get the advantage over her opponent?
I think Shotzi should play some mind games and try to get under the competition's skin. Shotzi can be very annoying and that can really rattle you and distract you from the match at hand.
Kick to the gut. Here it comes.
Ripley with an emphatic statement.
2 count. And that's all she wrote.
Here is your winner, Rhea Ripley.
Rhea Ripley has her hand raised.
Once again, Rhea Ripley's unique brutality proved to be too much to handle.